Okay, today I'm going to be reviewing Super Mario 64 for the Nintendo 64. Mario 64 DS is the game that I plan to get when I get my Nintendo DS. Before we get into the review, I'd like to have a word about this whole DS situation. I'm pointing the camera straight at me, so I hope it's picking me up. This will be short, sweet, and to the point. Nintendo, what you have done is not right. Now let's look at it this way. Maybe I already addressed this in my previous DSi related video. So if I'm repeating myself, I apologize. I don't think I did though, because I did a second take and it was completely different from the first. Anyway, look at it this way. We buy a whole bunch of DS Lites this holiday season. Next holiday season, you unleash the DSi, and by doing so, the whole rack of DSi-related games. That will not work on the DS Lite. Input on this? I think that's just, that's not right, because I mean, they spent their hard-earned money on a DS Lite, only to discover about a year later or so that they need to upgrade to a DSi. Now, with me, when it comes to getting a video game system, my Game Boy Advance, for example, I've had it since 2001, and it's now 2008. 7 years and still going strong. I mean, yes, it may not have the latest games, but it's still a perfectly good system. However, if you're going to be giving us a DSi game, you know, just give us the DSi right now. When the Game Boy Color came out, I had to get the Game Boy Color in order to be able to play the Super Mario Brothers Deluxe, which I really, really wanted. I needed to get a Game Boy Color. And this is obviously several years after I got my Game Boy Pocket. But, I don't know. The DS Lite's been around long enough. Why don't you just go ahead and give it to us now, Nintendo? Go ahead and go forth with the change. There's still plenty of time for people to adjust. And since the DS Lite, the DSi, is backwards compatible with the older DS games, you shouldn't have a problem selling those titles because they'll work. So I don't know. I just think I don't know. That's just my personal opinion. I just think that is rather weird that we need to wait a year to get it just to push sales through the holiday season. I think that you should just go ahead and release the DSi. It's something new. It's something fresh. It's something updated. Something that people would more than likely want over the DS Lite once they know it exists. Your input on that, please. Now for the review. Once again, this is Mario 64 for the Nintendo 64. Okay, so here we have Mario, and you can play around with his nose and whatnot, and with this little pointer thingy, but I'm not going to do that. We'll just go into the game. Let's see. Trying to level out the TV. Maybe if I keep it here, that'll be... Okay, so what we're going to do is, as you can see, you start out with Mario. Now, I have 120 stars, so there is a way for you to get 100 lives. For those of you with Mario DS, I don't know if they still do this. I hope they do, because this is really cool. Watch. So I'm in the cannon. The goal is to get this cannon about... Sorry for the wavy lines. I'm having a hard time keeping the phone still. There we go. Now our goal... Well, first of all, let's get some mushrooms. And, hang on a second. Where are you, Yoshi? I saw you, and... Oh, wait, there you are.
I'm doing this with one hand, so... Hey, come back here. Finally. So, Mario, is that really you? It's been so long since our last adventure. They told me that I might see you if I waited here, but I just about given up hope. Is it true? Have you beaten Bowser? Yes, I did. Whatever. Who cares? Yeah. Basically, they're saying this is not the end of the fun. This is the end of the game, but not the end of the fun. We have a little something for you, and take a look. So, you speak to Yoshi, you get 100 lives. I wonder if they have that in the DS version. I doubt it, since Yoshi's one of the playable characters. Where am I? There I am. Hang on a second. I'm going to try and get myself out of the water. There we go. Now we're not going to go into the into this lower entrance here, only because for those of you who have never seen the game in its originality before, I'd like you to take a look. So we're going to go up here, around this way, and we're just going to go into the main entrance. Oh. Again, I'm doing this with one hand, and it's not very easy. In fact, it's harder to control this with one hand than it was Donkey Kong. Again, I apologize for the stripes. I'm having a very hard time holding my camera still. Let's see, maybe if I switched arms. There we go, maybe that'll help. Now, for those of you who have the DS version, the DS version of Mario 64, you'll see something different in this room. Notice you don't have all those doors. You do, however, have this. Let's see. Hang on a second. See, it wasn't this one. One of these I know you can jump into. But you know what? We're starting to run out of time, so I'm not going to bother. You get more to explore. We're going to head up this way. By the way, before we head through that door, I wanted to show you something. I just thought of it. I heard that you need 8 stars. Well, okay. I got disoriented, but I'll show. We'll get back up here in just a moment. I wanted to show you something real quick that I just thought of. This door here, well, that requires 8 stars to open, so I wouldn't be surprised if in the DS version Mario's behind that door. Just a hunch. Sorry about that. Now we're back up here. Let's go in here. We'll go to Little Big Land when I am big. Let's see. Am I in the right room for this? Yeah, I am. I think. I've completely lost my center of orientation. Because again, I'm trying to do this with one hand and through the camera phone, so it's not easy. I'm sorry I'm not giving you the chance to see any levels. Let's see what happens. Can I go in here? I've got 15 seconds. Let's see. You know what? I'm running out of time. I'm afraid I'm not going to be able to show you any levels for now. But this was just a little overview of what Mario 64 was like. Thank you for watching and have a nice day.